Hey there, if you're in the market to purchase a motorcycling glove, all I'm here to tell you is that not all gloves are made the same. Here are three gloves that I use myself, which I think you might find particularly useful. First up, we have these Acerbis X Enduro gloves. Now, these are gloves that are specifically made for MX, Enduro, or trail riding, mostly off road use cases where you need a glove like this, which is lightweight and super slim in its profile. In scenarios such as off-road, you need the utmost control on your levers, on your controls. In fact, when I operate my brake using this glove, I can really feel the pulse of the motorcycle. It's got decent amount of uh, impact protection, I would say, and a decent amount of abrasion protection, which should be enough if you are limiting your use to off-road, where you may encounter some branches, you may brush across some leaves, and in case you have a fall, it's usually going to be a low speed fall on sand sections or on soft mud. These gloves will not be suitable for road riding because they're not going to save your hands in the event of a crash. Alright, next up are these Viaterra whole shot gloves, which are the perfect compromise between control and protection. So as you can see, these are semi-gauntlet gloves, meaning they kind of protect the top of your wrist. They have good impact protection, good scaphoid bone protection in case of a fall. Your bone here is going to be secure, and they're full leather in construction, which means they have a very high degree of abrasion resistance. Now, these gloves may not feel as lightweight as the Acerbis ones, but then the use case for these are completely different. These gloves are mostly to be used if you're planning to ride more in the city, more on the tarmac, more on the highways. I would absolutely recommend a glove like this because it's comfortable, it's not too heavy, and it'll offer really good impact protection for mid to high speed crashes. And if you're in the market for a glove that you want to wear every day, then my recommendation would be to pick up something like this. Last but not the least, the most extreme motorcycling glove in my collection. These are the TBG full gauntlet leather gloves. They have sliders on both sides of your wrist. They have impact protection on the top here, and they kind of extend way beyond the wrist, which is why they are known as a full gauntlet glove. They have two Velcro closures, one here and one here for optimal fit. Now the thing is, this is a rock solid motorcycling glove, but it's also not very comfortable and not lightweight. So these kind of gloves are typically to be worn when you're going to do multiple days on the highway, where you know that the roads are going to be wide open. There's not going to be too much need for operating your levers all the time. You're going to be riding at a consistent pace. These gloves are perfect. One of the interesting features of these gloves are that they have these protectors for your fingernails, and these are also metallic, and these, just look at the size of it. It's a beast of a glove, and these gloves are to be worn on highways, and I think also on racetrack where you're going to be operating the motorcycle at high speed. These are going to provide you the best of protection. I don't think there's going to be anything better than these types of gloves. Also, the other thing that I really like, if you can notice here, is that my ring finger and my little finger are sort of connected on both ends, which means that in an event of a crash, I'm not going to accidentally twist my finger here. So yeah, these are hardcore gloves, but specifically to be worn for highway or track days. So there you have it, three gloves for three specific use cases: off-road, road, and highway or track. These gloves range from comfort in terms of being super lightweight to being super rigid, and also the inverse is true in the case of safety, where a super rigid glove is going to give you the most amount of safety as well. If you're looking for a beginner glove, I would suggest to pick up something like the whole shot. There are also options from Rhinox, but typically go for a leather constructed semi-gauntlet glove that you can wear every day on the city or on your weekend trails as well. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please smash that like button and follow Once Upon a Motorcycle for more such content. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care.